Naruto sleeps in because this been running 24-hour training sessions for a week straight. So the rest of them head out to the bridge because they're like literally right there. Like they're almost about to touch mainland. They pull up at the bridge. All the workers are dead. They was like, what the f happened? It started getting misty. Kakashi's like, this is familiar. Out of nowhere, 3 Zabuzas pull up on him. Was like, thought I was dead, huh? No, I didn't think you were dead at all. The art of deception. I'm well aware of what this is.
I can tell that you lying to me because you're over there shivering, shaking.
I can hear his shurikens jiggling in his pocket.
No, I'm shaking with excitement. That Kashi said,
sick 'em, boy. Slice up all 4 of them shits. So the real Zabuza and Haku pull up. Yeah, you thought you got me, huh? Kakashi was like, no, I didn't. As a matter of fact, I've been training these to be ready for you. You know what, Sasuke? Handle the light work. Him and Haku start getting into it, and them are just spinning around each other.
You know,
like ballroom dancers.
And these just going left and right. If you look at the animation, I was just like, I can dodge that.
And Haku is like, so you think you good, huh? Yes. Do you see my kunai? I got real ninja tools. He was like, one of your hands is also occupied. So I'm gonna do this.
He was just like, oh, he threw his set in his face? Ooh. What move did he do right there? I can't remember.
He did like water needles.
Oh, ice needles.
But yeah, he did that, and Sasuke jumped up past some shits, threw some shuriken at him, and then teleported right behind him. Was like, I told you I'm the fastest in the land. Zabuza was like, no way, Haku's the fastest ninja I've ever seen. This knows nothing of the yellow flash. After that, they have a brief another exchange, and Sasuke's slick ass threw a shuriken from his fingertip that made Haku duck down. He kicked this so hard in the face, kicked his ass back to Zabuza and said, clean up on aisle 6.
Not at the grocery store. I didn't even know what to say back to him. That was kind of cool.
Haku got up and said, you gonna make me do something that I didn't want to do. I was trying to save you, but you forced my hand. Now it's time to look at myself.
Secret jutsu, man in the mirror. I knew he was Michael Jackson. I knew he was Michael Jackson.
Sasuke's like, this pretty boy ass jutsu. That got seasoned. Sasuke torn to shreds.
Did that like he was in Sawtooth.
Sakura looked at the bridge builder and said, you on your own. I got a future boyfriend to save. Grabs a kunai, throws that shit, thinking she's slick. Haku grabs that shit. Bitch, I can see all around. And then a shuriken comes out of nowhere and clocks us in the face mask.
I ain't never seen a get knocked out by a shuriken, bro.
Then Naruto poofs into the bridge and was like, the #1 hyperactive knucklehead ninja has appeared. Naruto Uzumaki. Everybody was thinking, oh, we got the advantage on them because Sasuke's on the inside, Naruto's on the outside. They can learn how this shit works by attacking from both sides.
And I said, psst, I already f***ed up. I was like, damn. And Naruto just keep spamming clones. He was like, Kagebushi no Jutsu! Kagebushi no Jutsu! And Sasuke was like, hey, I'm actually picking some shit up. I didn't know that's how the mirrors work because I guess I wasn't comprehending shit that much when I was a kid.
How did they work? I never picked up on it.
That was just running through mirrors. He said, Naruto, you doing good. Do it again. You almost got him. Lying to this. Naruto won't looking. He kicked up a puddle of water, seen that shit moving. He was just like, all right, let me try this shit. Hot breath jutsu. Almost burnt his leg off. He was like, oh, that's how I get to that. All right.
As Kakashi is sitting there like, I gotta get in there somehow, some way. Zabuza's like, move if you want to. That's what's gonna happen to that bridge building. Enjoy the show. It's a good fight, right? Look at this shit.
Look at your whole team, Naruto and Sasuke. I'm back right here. And Sasuke and Naruto.
Eventually, he did get bored and went at Kakashi as Kakashi was about to pull up his mask.
I don't know why the that takes him so long.
I don't know either, because it got in there.
And then it stabbed you in the hand. You just like having a full-blown conversation with this afterwards. He was just like, my favorite color is blue.
I've lost all of my friends.
I actually killed my bitch when I was a kid. When my homeboy got destroyed by a boulder, I took his eye and put it in my own eye.
Zabuza was like, what is happening? Are you okay?
I did like how Zabuza understood what the Sharingan was doing, though.
Zabuza was like, Haku has other uses as well. He is vastly more observant. He figured out exactly how your Sharingan works, sir.
So what he did was bring out the fog and close his eyes. So now you can, if I don't look at you, you can't do shit against me.
Kakashi was like, where would he go? And Bridge Builder.
He went to swing at the Bridge Builder and Kakashi got in the way, bro. That scream at the end of that episode had me weak. I was like, bro, what if that was the Bridge Builder scream? It goes back to this Naruto and Sasuke. This Naruto is riddled in needles. He said, Naruto, do it one more time. This Naruto pass out. That was so hard to
Sasuke standing there and Haku's like, then there was one. Started throwing needles at him.
He took one of the needles, I think from the ground,
He
to
picked
block
one.
the other needles coming at him. He was just like, oh, I'm picking up his speed. He's slowing down a little bit. You didn't even know at the time that he was unlocking his Sharingan. And then it goes into the Sharingan being unlocked. I was just like, oh, bruh.
And that's when Haku zones in on it like, this fight cannot keep going on this far. You know what? If I can't get him directly, I'll cause a diversion through the arsenal at Naruto.
Naruto woke up. He was like, damn, bro, I fell asleep on the battlefield. Oh, Sasuke's still alive.
Sasuke is a bloodbath.
Sasuke passed out. Naruto caught him. And I like how he was able to explain it because he didn't just say, oh, you're my best friend or anything like that. He was like, bro, my body moved on its own.
Then Sasuke reached his arm. I was like, my goal was to kill my brother. I won't have that dream anymore. But Naruto, hold on to yours. I ain't gonna lie. That hurt. That was him acknowledging Naruto.
Yes, truly.
The first person to really fully acknowledge Naruto in his dream just died in his arms. That will cause an issue.
And bro, I love how they was saying like you really can't see chakra. They showing it to us because we're the fans. When this Naruto started charging up, that Haku said, I see that shit.
Oh, he saw the fox forming over Naruto and was like, what is that?
It'd have been shit all in the mirrors.
I wish they had kept every time that Naruto transformed, the visuals look like that. That shit looks terrifying.
And then soon as he looked at this, it went black and white. That said, attention. I was like, oh my God, that shit was so hard, bruh.
He dashed down, Haku tried to throw something at him. This screamed the needles away and started breaking mirrors.
And only person that was realizing what was really going on was Kakashi. He was just like, bruh, I can smell this chocolate.
This tried to jump out of the mirror at Naruto. Naruto did that little twist shit out of the
Nigga.
way. Whoo! And Haku's like, oh, hell no. I tried to run back in the mirror. Naruto grabbed his forearm, said,
I'm about to walk you across the street.
he walked to send this to the other side of the bridge.
And that visual after he punched him away and you see Naruto just looking demonic and the glass shattering. All I thought about was Stone Cold entrance. I was like, oh, this shit go dumb hard. He went to go still on this again.
If it wasn't for that face mask crumbling already.
He was like, Michael Jackson.
I thought we were cool. What happened to he?
What happened to he is so creepy. But then he realized that was the person that he met when he was training in the forest.
Backstory ensues.
After that backstory, Haku was just like, all right, I'll let you know about me. Kill me.
Kill me. Why the extreme?
That's very extreme.
I'm not useful anymore. You broke me. What else? How good am I gonna be to my master now? I don't have anything left.
When Kakashi felt Naruto's energy, he got to work so quick. He used the blood on his chest to get the summoning scroll to summon those dogs, which was hard.
Yeah, that shit, that whole little movement and shit he did was just clean as.
And then since I couldn't find you, I used the blood that you had on your sword to give my dogs the scent to find you to get at your dumb
And
ass.
them hop up out that shit under him, dog piled him, literally.
Had about 8 dogs on his ass. Yeah, now your ass can't move. You know what's about to happen?
I ain't gonna get you with no move that I done stole. This is a one-of-one original. And for the second time, it was like, I can see the chakra.
And then that went to charge, and that's when you seen like, cause Haku and Naruto was still there. Haku picked up on that.
Cause he was like still having a conversation with Naruto and he convinced Naruto to try to kill him. So Naruto runs at him with a kunai.
This said, change your plans. I'm not gonna die right now. And then goes and dies. About to impale him with the Chidori, and this Haku takes that shit like a G.
That shit looked grueling. Like you literally see pools of blood dripping from this chest. He dies on impact.
Well, he didn't die yet because you remember he held his hand for Zabuza to try to like slash him with the sword. And then he grabbed Haku, jumped back, and Haku was gone.
With a look of satisfaction on his face.
Yes.
That hurt my feelings. I'm not gonna lie. Kakashi and Zabuza start going at it again, and he starts immobilizing the out of Zabuza. Went behind him, was about to attack him again, and that's when Zabuza did a backswing with his sword, and Kakashi stabbed the other arm, shut that shit down. The sword goes flying across the bridge.
He was like, yeah, so now you can't move your arms. Let's slap box. Then the with the blown back headline popped up.
So Zabuza, I see you weren't worth your profits after all, huh? Well, boy, our contract is over. I got my whole crew with me now. We about to fuck you up.
I'm gonna beat up that little kid too. Oh, that already down? Ain't that some shit? You know you fucked up my arm when you held it like that, you little shit.
You need to leave.
Naruto said, hey. Kakashi stopped that. Said, hey, yo, bro, don't worry about that shit. Don't do that shit. And he was like, bro, I know I'm feeling some type of way. Zabuza, you got to be feeling some type of way. He was like, nah, he was just a tool.
Do you know what he did for you? How he felt about you? He put his whole life into you because you're a brainwashing piece of shit. Like, his life was for you, and you treat him like this? You're a piece of shit.
Then you seen like some drops hit right in front of Zabuza, and you look at him, bro, he breaking down.
He's like, kid, you don't know when to shut the up.
I like that he said, bro, you cut more than any kunai. And then he was just like, hey, little throw me a kunai.
Gobbled up the bandages on his face to reveal nasty ass teeth, took the kunai and went to town.
And killing you with his mouth. Let that sink in. As soon as I started running, he beat feet all the way to the back. This ran through all these with like weird ass weapons, made it to Gato, and then I thought he killed him on the first stab.
He got that in the shoulder though.
Out of nowhere, got impaled by 17 different weapons.
And still got to Gato. He was like, let me show you what his mouth do. Dancing all around his.
Then finally killed Gato. He turned back around, started walking towards Haku.
And collapsed. That's when all the other that were there were like,
y'all just f***ed up the bag.
So now we're going to that village to go get the bag. And that's when all the villagers prepared up on the bridge because little boy went around and knocked on every door throughout the village. Was like, we got to fight for our own survival. Pull up on the bridge like, what village you think you going to? We'll whoop y'all ass right here and now. Naruto is like, let me help too. Twing!
4.
It's like, that's all his chakra could muster. Kakashi's like, damn, I ain't got enough chakra, but let me help out. Twing! 20. What happens? I ain't got enough chakra left. All them seen that shit and went diving.
And then you see like Sasuke's POV, him waking up and Sakura on him.
It's like, what is this heavy ass head on me? Yeah. Get off me, bitch.
He's like, is somebody doing a gravity jutsu on me?
I didn't know that was an option. Kakashi went and walked up on him and Zabuza was like, Kakashi, please do me this one favor. We're not enemies anymore, so help a brother out. Take me to Haku, please. I want him to be the thing I see before I go. Walked him over there.
And it started snowing.
It was the middle of July. He's walked him over there, placed him right next to Haku and walked away. Zabuza just staring at Haku, crying hard as shit. Then you just see the little snowflake land on Haku's eye and just melt as a tear. He was like, I wish I could go where you were going.
He was just like, my decisions make it so I can't go with you, but I wish I could see you again.